Well, here's the pass down the left side, and that pass is going to sail out of bounds. He was trying to find Ashton Rex on the left side, who had broke free of the defense, but the ball left shoulder.
Yeah, that's a play that, certainly you're going to remember, you're going to go back to perhaps even later in this ball game. But as the season progresses, you'll get that timing down more. You're going to complete a few of those. There's no question there.
3rd down, 8 here for the Wildcats. 3rd down and long, brought to you by Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Going to go Twins on the left side. It is Hotchkiss out to the right side, the lone receiver. Going to go Trips actually on that left side. Ferguson's looking though towards this right side, and it is caught. What a great catch. And it's going to be shy of the 1st down marker. Got that ball to Noah Nazer. And it will be 4th down here in about 2. So they pick up 6. And they're going to get up to the line of scrimmage. They're going to try to hurry it up here. It's 4th down along 2. The ball just inside the 45-yard line on the Brookville side of the field.
A little bit of hard count. Brookville not buying into it.
Ferguson trying to get instructions from the sideline here. The sophomore, good freshman season, expecting to build on that this year. Ball snapped back to him. He's going to keep it over the left side. He's hit and dropped, and he's not going to get to the 1st down marker. The knees go down. And he will just get back to the line of scrimmage is where they see the knees went down. And it will be Brookville football. So a turnover, and Brookville stopping Central Clarion on downs.
You mentioned top of the broadcast whether or not the football field was going to be a factor. Right there it was, because you could see just started to slip a little bit, didn't get that push, that acceleration. Legs go out from underneath. End result, it's a big play by Brookville defensively as they take over.
Again, first quarter sponsored by Clarion VNA, the Visiting Nurse Association. Krug out of the shotgun. This time he's going to look to throw. Has some time. Flushed out of the pocket. Krug dumps it off. It's caught by Zimmerman. And he's going to be stopped across midfield at about the 48-yard line of Clarion Limestone. It's a gain of 7.
I really like what Zimmerman has done thus far in the ball game.
Second down on a long 2, short 3, however you want to look at it. Zimmerman made a nice catch. Krug was under some pressure. Hands it off again. Zimmerman dragging tacklers, leans forward, gets the 1st down. And he'll pick up about 3, almost 4 yards as he takes that ball inside the 45-yard line. Ball's down at the 44, 1st and 10 here for the Raiders. I keep biting my tongue. I keep wanting to say Blue Raiders.
Yeah, it's because you're old.
And
right?
If I do, they don't care. Ball to the right side. Krug fires the ball downfield. It's caught. Brought in. Good catch. And bringing the catch in was Truman Sharp. And that's a gain of, looks like about 7. So 2nd down and around 3 yards to go here for the 1st down. Down to 4:12 to go here in quarter number 1 at 7-0 in favor of Brookville. Zimmerman, the workhorse, got the 1-yard plunge. Krug smacks the hands, takes the snap. Has lots of time, and he's got a man break free. And it is just out of the reach there of Noah Peterson. Boy, he had broke away from the defense, and the ball just a tiny bit overthrown.
Again, that's a great play, great example of a guarantee as the season progresses. Those two are going to hook up on that exact play. You see the arm of Krug. Certainly we knew that the arm was there. No question about it. We know that the speed is out there. I don't think we're seeing anything different as far as out of this Brookville offense than what we expected to see. We knew that they were going to try and establish the run a little bit. We knew that they could throw. They've done both thus far.
Flag on the play. I thought we saw a little movement maybe on that line. Soriano in the backfield now here for Brookville.
Officials getting everything
Yeah,
sorted out.
Call. It is, it's a procedure penalty, so they'll back him up 5 yards. We saw that line move on that left side just a little bit.
And again, you're going to have these types of mistakes. It's the opening ball game of the season. Marching back 5 yards. 3:49 here, opening quarter play, 7-0. Brookville on top in this one. It's actually encroachment against Brookville.
Oh, okay.
Not the procedure call.
So?
Lined up offsides.
All right, there we go. So first he came out with a procedure, and then they call it against Central Clarion, so that Red Bank Chevrolet penalty will put the ball down around the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Raiders. 9 to go here in quarter number 1.
For Central Clarion, Mike, 2 penalties, 15 yards in the ballgame.
And the Wildcats jump again here. Krug's got into those helmets, I think, a little bit. And that'll move him ahead 5 yards again.
That's just the veteran quarterback making a veteran play. Now opens up. There's every play you want to run on the playbook you can right now in this 1st and 5 situation.
Ball to 26, 1st and 5 now for Brookville. In motion, they're going to hand the football off over the left side, and that is Siriano with the football, and he's going to take it forward. He'll have the first down. He needed 5, and it looks like he's going to gain about 7 as he takes that football inside the 20-yard line down around the 18.
Again, nothing fancy, Mike. You're seeing the play develop. It's just a good job of the offensive line effectively blocking. The execution is there.
Krug to the left side, looks to throw, fires, and it is off the right hand to Noah Peterson. He cut back for the football, but unable to bring it in.
Again, nice look. Good high percentage play. Comes up empty. But you're in 4-down territory, so again, yeah, it's a nice call. If it works, great. If not, you have 3 more downs to pick up the 10.
2nd down from the 18. Krug looks to throw again, rolls left side. He's got a lot of time, dumps it off. He just tried to dump that into Kunzelman, but Kunzelman got held up a little bit inside.
I think they were on 2 different pages on the read. You know, sometimes obviously you can continue with the pattern. Sometimes you slow up. Sometimes you drag into the middle. And brings up that brings up 3rd down now.
See Sariana. I like that little pad thing he has in the back with all the sparkles. You would look great in that, Bob.
A little too flashy. I'm very simple that way.
Krug, 3rd down, 10. Here's the handoff. Sariana is going to lean forward, and he'll get down to about the 15-yard line. That's a gain of just a few. So 4th down here and still about 7. Ball to 15. We'll see what Brookville wants to do here. They're going to keep the offense, of course, out there. Kunzelman's got a leg on him, though, but they're going to try to get this 1st down.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see a hard count, something along those lines. But I do think that they will go for it regardless.
Krug looks to throw. Krug, lots of time. Krug now under pressure, steps up, rolls to the right side, fires the ball, and it's incomplete. And the Wildcats come up with the big defensive play, and they'll take over here on downs from their own 15-yard line.
That's a very big, able to rise to the occasion, force the turnover on downs. So 2:37, opening quarter of play, they take over. They trail 7-0.
Ferguson brings the troops out. He's going to have Beckwith in the backfield. He's been effective. Twin receivers off to the right side. And they're going to hand it off. Flag on the play, and not a whole lot there that time. Tommy Smith came around, and he's going to be dropped for a loss on the play, and we'll see what the penalty is. He's back inside the 10 down near the 9-yard line. That's a loss of 6.
When it stretches out like that, you can almost always look for a hold.
If you're Brookville, do you just decline this? He lost 6, and they lose the down. If you don't take the penalty. And I think that's what they're going to do, maybe. Yep. Because you mark it off, then they would get the 1st down again.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, man, did I just get stung. Holy
Did
cats,
you?
Yeah. Wow.
You all right?
Yeah. Ouch, that dang little thing. Well, he wasn't little. That thing is big enough to put a saddle on, right?
I'm going to have to watch out.
Yeah,
Sit down there. I was kind of worried.
I'm not like 80 years old. That thing.
Yeah, but the problem is, are you allergic?
I haven't been thus far.
So Bob's down. Do we need a trainer? Ferguson out of the shotgun. Here's Ferguson looking to throw, and he finds his man on the slant and going with the football. That's Rex. First down, 50, 45, 40. He's going to take it all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. That will go 91 yards. Wow. How about that? Bob gets stung, and then the Raiders got stung, didn't they, that time?
Yowza.
So Ferguson.
Yeah, Mike, they're going to give him 90 yards officially on that one. Yes.
Lions to kick here. Thomas Euchert. Football right here on Explore Clarion and D9Sports.com.
Our community needs its local businesses. Let's put unity back into the community. Let's all unite to support local business. Butler Health System, proudly standing with our local businesses. Your choice matters. When the time comes, choose local. Let's all unite to support them and the other local businesses in your community. It's important because when local businesses thrive, communities thrive.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call
814-275-2210. To kick, here's the end over end.
Inning coverage.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Ball just shy of the 25-yard line here for the Raiders. 2:14 to go here in the opening stanza. Krug working out of the shotgun. Zariana in the backfield. He's going to try to swing that pass out, and that's almost picked off on the right side. Boy, I'm trying to pick up in there. It looks like for the Wildcats, that was Brady Quinn in there on the almost picking off the ball, and I'll tell you what, it was sharp to knock it away. So 2nd down and 10.
In Brookville, expecting to be a little conservative here to start this drive out. Again, just late in quarter number 1, 2:10.
Gives it to Zimmerman. Zimmerman makes a cut. Leans forward, gets across the 25 and knocked down at about the 26, 27-yard line.
I really like the way Zimmerman runs. He's old school. He's physical. Reads the opening quite well and allows really for the play to develop. Doesn't force anything.
Picks up about 4 yards. It'll be a 3rd down and roughly 6. Clock down to under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Ball sitting at about the 27-yard line. Krug smacks the hands, takes the snap, drops back, looks to throw. Fires the football across the middle of the field, and it's going to be picked off. It's intercepted, and that's Chase Ferguson with the interception.
Oh, and if he doesn't come down with that, Mike, it's 6 points for sure the other way.
What an interception, too. Had to go up, one-handed it, brought it down, secured it as he hit the turf.
Last time I saw a vertical leap like that, I was watching you at the beach.
100%.
It's a case of going up top.
But then you also took me to the hospital right after, but I made the catch.
Incredible play.
So really the momentum in this game has certainly shifted to Central Clarion.
It's really what we expected. We expected a pretty close, hard-fought ball game.
Ferguson out of the shotgun, hands that off to Beckwith. Beckwith hitting the backfield. Beckwith will get back to the line of scrimmage, but no gain. 2nd down here in 10. Minute and a half to go here in this first quarter.
Yeah, it's Beckwith's it's his 4th attempt. So he's got 10 yards in this one.
Quinn checks in out in the backfield as Beckwith takes a breather. Rex Wide out to the left over there. Smith is on that left side of the line as well. It is Hotchkiss on the right side. Ferguson. Oh, he was going to pitch, kept it. Good job by Ferguson. And he busts off with a couple tackles, breaks free. It's first down, lost the football, and Brookville's on top of it. Oh, what a run by Ferguson. And in the very end, it was knocked away. And I'm sure you'll see that on the replay as the ball came out there at the very end. What a run by Ferguson, though, bouncing off of people. And the turnover, that's the second for Clarion Limestone. The interception in there on the fumble. Instant Replay 2 is brought to you by Universal Forest Products. Do you want to thank them for their sponsorship? So the Raiders get it back.
Yeah, great second effort, but an even better effort that time by Brookville as they're able to force that fumble.
Ball at the 40-yard line here are the Raiders, and the clock at 51 seconds here in the first quarter. And Kunzelman went in motion. He's going to try to do that sweep, and he's going to turn the corner. There's a flag, though. This one will be coming back. Well, on that side, when they run that sweep, that flag, it's almost always.
It's almost always, and again, it took too long to develop, and any time you have that much time involved in a play, typically there's going to be a hold. And it's not really much of a discussion at this point in the field. You're obviously marching back. You know, the crazy thing about that bee is last night I'm mowing my neighbor's yard and I come across a hornet's nest in the ground. I'm thinking, don't sting me, don't sting me. And of course, I survived that and get nailed here.
Well, I told Brad, I said, have some surprises for Bob up here. Just have a few surprises.
It keeps me on my toes.
Well, it certainly did there. I haven't seen you dance like that since 1978. Krug looks to throw again. Fires the ball, and it's going to be, we were kind of blocked away from the players. They're going to say incomplete. So it sets up a second down here.
Yeah, when you see an experienced quarterback like Krug, Mike, he's only got a couple completions tonight, does have the one pick on 11 attempts. Generally, there's a reason why that's occurring. And, of course, in this case here, it's because the penetration of this defensive front here for Clarion area. Joshua Duncan, one of the guys I'm looking at that's had a pretty solid night thus far, as well as Jimmy Kerr, putting all kinds of pressure on up front.
Second down 21 here for the Blue Raiders. Handed off. Ariana with that football over the right side. He's not going to get much. He'll get maybe a yard, and that's going to be all as he gets up to about the 30-yard line. So 3rd and 20 here for the Blue Raiders.
You're seeing these Wildcats rotate a lot of personnel in, Mike. They want to keep some fresh legs out there. They realize they're going against a lot of speed. Again, conditioning a factor here, certainly. That's probably aren't going to get the playoff, I don't think.
Yeah, they're going to let the clock.
Take full advantage of it.
Sure, let the clock run out. You're tied at 7. They're going to flip sides of the field. And we will take a break as well as we will hear that horn sound, and we'll take a timeout at the end of 1. We're tied at 7 here at Clarion Limestone. It's Brookville and the Central Clarion Wildcats. And you're watching Carly Tire High School football right here on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
Red Bank Chevrolet, the area's #1 Chevrolet dealer and Clarion County's truck headquarters. So if you're in the market for a new or used Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV, go to Red Bank Chevrolet, 500 Broad Street in New Bethlehem, or online redbankchevrolet.com. Skilled staff at Red Bank Chevrolet is ready to meet all of your automotive needs. If we don't see you today, we'll see you at Red Bank Chevrolet.
Lampro has the John Deere tractor you need and want. We have tractor loader packages starting at just $179 per month. Find yours at your local Lampro or build your own at lamproequipment.com.
Right back here at Central Clarion, we're going to switch sides of the football field. We go to quarter number 2, second quarter, brought to you by Hager Paving of Strattonville, just up the road here. Well, Governor, that was a good first quarter. A lot of action. The team's getting back at it, and Brookville switches sides of the field, and they face a 3rd down and 20 from their own 30-yard line. Krug out of the shotgun. He's going to have a low snap, picks it up, fires the ball down the left side, and that ball is going to go incomplete. Trying to get it out there to Noah Peterson, but good coverage by the Wildcats. 4th down, we'll have the punt coming up.
Mike, as we take a look at that Zockelmotor scoreboard, Red Bank Valley 29, Smethport 0, Keystone 8, Countersport 0, Union AC Valley 21, Cameron County 6, Fern City and DuBois no score in quarter number 2. St. Mary's 13, Montauk 0 also in quarter number 2. And Punxsy, Mike, your Chucks are up 6-0 over Bradford. That in the opening quarter play.
Weaver and back deep. Hotchkiss back there along Rex on the other side as well. Ball snap back to Weaver. Good punt. And boy, what a punt it is. And it goes all the way inside the 10. Picked up at the 5. Hotchkiss turns around, brings it back upfield. We got a flag on the play. And Hotchkiss is going to be brought down out across the 30-yard line, but we'll probably see this one coming back.
You will definitely see it coming back. Multiple infractions on that one. The issue is when you run side to side, you risk that crack back block or something along those lines. Either way, you can see the Wildcats going to march this one back a little bit. Mike?
Nice crowd on hand tonight, too, as you look around as we have the first week of the season. That's what I like, too, about the field here at Clarion Limestone. You have everybody in the stands, but you have all those folks up at the fence. And it kind of circles around, and it's kind of a neat setting here at CL.
Well, it is. We didn't get much of a chance to talk about it prior to the start of this with Mike, but I always enjoy this the opening game of the season because everybody's still in first place.
Yep.
Everybody is a playoff team. Everybody's excited. You've worked the entire summer. You've really worked on drills since May, and now you're finally get the reward by being on the football field as they do march Central Clarion back here at Country Mile.
Yeah, they'll have a 1st and 10, but it is deep in their own territory, and that is inside the inside the 10, down about the 7-yard line is where the Wildcats will have it. So start them at the 6 officially. After that penalty, they're on that far side. Ferguson gets ready to go.
So you got to be really, really careful here. You're deep in your own territory. You're facing a team that is big and aggressive defensively.
Going to send the man in motion. They're going to run that jet sweep. And no, they're not. That's one right up the gut. And nothing doing there. They got that ball to
Nasser.
Yeah, I had to turn it around here. I was on the wrong side of my score sheet. Nasser. 2nd down here and 10 for the Wildcats. Of course, our broadcast this year, you're enjoying us on YouTube, but you can also pick it. What a pass play, Ferguson to Rex again.
Wow.
So 55 officially on the pass play. 10:53 just underway here in quarter number 2, and the Bobcats making some noise. They were backed up after.
That is a huge, huge, huge play. Talk about flipping field position.
Yep. I was going to say they were backed up big time after the punt and then the penalty.
I think a lot of teams in District 9, Mike, are going to take a good hard look at this film.
Ferguson's going to keep it over the right side, and he'll lean forward and get, about a yard as he takes that inside the 40 down to about the 39-yard line. Going to give him officially 2 2nd and 8.
I like that, you have a big chunk play, Mike, then you come back. A play that is not going to go for 15 or 20 yards, just going to be a high percentage play. And it kind of keeps your opponent on their heels defensively.
Ferguson in the shotgun. Second receiver on each side. Going to go back to him. We got a flag on the play. That'll like it dead. It's a procedure penalty here against the offense.
Just tried to get underway. A split second early. Cost him 5.
We're throwing T-shirts into the crowd. I'm waiting for Bob to start knocking people out of the way to get one.
Well, you left the window open, or else I'd be out there. It's your fault. Let this be a lesson. Better not happen the next time we're out here.
Ball back around the 43-yard line now. Second down here and 13. Ferguson rolls to the right side, steps up. He's hit as he releases that football. It sails on him, and the pass is incomplete. Boy, I'll tell you what, good coverage by Zimmerman downfield, or that is Kunzelman downfield to knock that away.
And Ferguson hanging there to the last possible second until he releases it.
And he tried to find Dawson Smale. I was looking for that. I saw the 2, couldn't see the 4 until he turned around.
So brings up the 3rd and long play now.
Ferguson ready. 3rd down and long. 3rd and long brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Now Nazer onto the left side there as the sidecar. Ferguson steps up. Ferguson breaking tackle, spins around, and he'll be dropped. Back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, so 4th and 13 now. And we'll see. I would punt this one. I would try to pin them back.
Absolutely. Again, you're looking at field position here. You don't want to give an explosive offense like this Brookville squad a shorter field. Go ahead and punt it back. The big key is you want that ball to go inside the 10 if possible.
Rex to punt. Right now, I don't see anyone back for Brookville.
Their thought process is, they're not too worried about whether or not we're going to see the punt.
And we'll see what we have.
I think we had a timeout, actually, maybe.
Okay. I think Brookville was having some trouble with personnel. It's going to be a penalty. It was too many men out there for Brookville. Yep. So it'll be 4th down and about 8, almost 9.
Now the offense comes back out. Again,
I would still punt.
Mike, I'm a little old school here. King of conservative. I probably would punt myself.
But, hey, we're not down there.
And that's why I have the headset on up here.
That's right. He's making those decisions, and he's confident in his offense. 4th down and 8. The ball at the 38-yard line of Brookville.
Now this could be a huge play, obviously, if you're able to convert here.
Ferguson rolls to the left side. Ferguson fires the ball, and it is caught, and it's inbounds. How about that? That's Dawson Smale bringing it in. That'll be a 1st down. Boy, that pass was put right where it had to be. Smale able to get the feet down, and that's 1st down at about the 6-yard line.
There was only one guy able to reel that one in. It's the guy who came up with it, Mike.
32 yards on the play, and the Bobcats, or I keep saying Bobcats, then I'll say Lions, but it is the Wildcats. They are in business at the 6-yard line. Old habits are hard to break, and here we go. Here's Ferguson. He's got Beckwith in the backfield. Hotchkiss wide out to the right. Takes the snap. Rolls to the right side. Looking into the end zone. It is caught. That's touchdown, and that's into Tommy Smith. How about 6 yards for the score for the Wildcats?
There is a penalty, Mike.
Roughing the passer, I believe. Yep, that's what it is. So the touchdown is good. So Ferguson, 6 yards to Smith. His 2nd touchdown pass of the ball game. Ferguson, I think he wants one of those player of the game shirts.
I'm thinking he's working on it.
Kick's on the way. And the kick is good by Euchert. And it is 14-7 Clarion Limestone. We'll take a timeout. Watching Carly Tire High School football on Explore Clarion and D9Sports.com.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
Located in Parker, Emlenton, and Clarion, UFP Parker is now hiring for several skill levels, including general labor, truss assembler, and industrial assemblers. For more information, visit ufpi.com/careers.
All right, back here at Clarion Limestone High School, the Wildcats lead it here 14-7. Ferguson, his second touchdown pass of the ball game. And we go 6 yards to Tommy Smith. The Euchre kick was good, and they'll assess the penalty. The Wildcats will get to kick up at the 45-yard line of Brookville for the kickoff.
As we look,
Euchre will kick off because of that penalty.
I was getting ready to say we'd take a look at that Zarkomotor scoreboard. We'll wait until after the kickoff.
Lots of scores coming in fast and furious. You can always check them out at d9sports.com. Euchre here with the kickoff, end over end, and that's going to go into the end zone. We'll come back out to the 20.
So we look around District 9. Mike, it is Red Bank Valley now 36, Smethport 0, quarter number 2. All these scores will be quarter number 2 unless otherwise indicated. Your Punxsutawney Chuck's up 14-0 now. St. Mary's 13-0. Carson City DuBois still tied at 0. Union AC Valley 21, Cameron County 6, and Keystone up 14-0 over County.
You have to say it correctly, County.
Week number 1, you're already riding me.
Oh, it seems like we've been together longer than even you and your wife. So, I mean, it's like 35 years, dude. So
it's been a long ride, no question about it.
Krug working out of the shotgun here for the Raiders. Hands it off. Zimmerman over the left side. And, boy, I'll tell you what. He leans forward. He always gets positive yards. He's going to take that for about 6 yards across the 25 up near the 26-yard line. It'll be a second down here and a long 4.
He is tough. He's a hard-nosed runner. He allows the play to develop, but also punishes the defender as he goes to tackle.
High formation. Krug. Back to Zimmerman. Zimmerman hitting the backfield. This time Zimmerman's going to be dropped. And I'll tell you what, first to get back there to get him for the Lions, that was Noah Nazer. So it's Nasser. I keep saying Nazer. I think Nazer's a lot cooler, don't you? His parents are like, no.
Well, they're going to correct you. There's no question. It's okay.
So Nasser on the tackle.
Again, it's a nice job there by Central Clarion, Mike. They're stringing it out a little bit. Make a good, solid tackle. Brings up a 3rd and long situation. But, here you got to watch multiple things. Obviously, Krug has the arm, but he's got a good set of legs. He makes good, quick decisions. Can't allow him time.
Low snap, picks it up, dumps the ball downfield. It is caught right down around the first down marker. We'll see where they spot the receiver. The catch was made by Peterson.
I think he's going to have it.
Yeah, they're going to say the forward progress, he was pulled back, but he made the catch, and they're going to give him the first down. He's going to gain. They needed 7, and he's just going to get the 7 yards. The official right over there on that side. So the ball at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10 here for the Raiders. They trail 14-7. Krug looks to throw. Here's Krug stepping up. Got time. Fires that football, and it sails and goes incomplete. Trying to find Peterson again, but good coverage. He had to go long that time. There was coverage all over the place.
Yeah, I'm not sure about their playbook. Oftentimes there'll be a situation where a receiver has the ability to make a read, and sometimes getting the receiver as well as the quarterback on the same page, especially in early going, is a bit of a challenge.
So 2nd down and 10 from the 30-yard line here for the Raiders. Krug, quick throw, and it is caught. And a short gain is tripped up that time. That was Carson Weaver. So he'll get to positive yardage out to about the 36-yard line. 6-yard pickup, 3rd down here and 4. So it's positive yards.
Yeah, that's the big key. Positive yards. You make this now a 3rd and very manageable down. Down to 5:59 here. 14-7, Central Clarion lead. Again, 14-7, Central Clarion up. Quarter number 2.
Central Clarion jumps, and we'll have the penalty offsides against the defense, and that will give Brookville the first down. So they needed 4. The 5-yard penalty will move it ahead. Penalties again brought to you by Red Bank Chevrolet.
Yeah, it's their 5th penalty of the ball game, Mike. But most importantly there for Brookville, it does move the chains for them.
Ball around the 41, 1st and 10. Clock at 5:40 to go here in quarter number 2. Glad you could be along with us here on the EYT Media Network. Krug out of the shotgun. Smacks the hands it off. And that is a Kunzelman getting tripped up that time.
Yeah, Zimmerman with a nice run there, Mike. Looked like he was going to get brought up for maybe even a loss there, but still manages to pick up 2.
Was that Jimmy Kerr down there getting them tripped up? Yeah, Zimmerman, I'll tell you what, he just finds a way.
11 touches in the ball game now, 60 yards for him.
Second down and then about 9. Quick throw, and we'll see, is it caught? They're going to say it is caught. Nice catch by Braden Kunzelman. So that sets up a 3rd down, and it's a 3rd down and about 1 is what it's going to be. It's a long one, 1.5, not quite 2. Ball right there at midfield.
That's a surprise. That's the first catch there by Kunzelman.
3rd down, a long one. Handed off, Zimmerman looking, he's hit, stays up, he doesn't go down, but he's then going to be forced back. Give him credit for not going down. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down, and we'll see what Brookville decides to do.
I think they're very confident in this offensive line. They're going to go for it.
It's a long one.
Wouldn't be surprised to come out with a hard count or a long count, take the snap very late in it. Or he could even reach back to a timeout. It's 3:54 o'clock. Speaking of timeouts, we're going to have one.
All right, so our timeout, and we'll take a break as well. It is 14-7. Timeout here, and you're watching Carly Tire High School Football on Explore Clarion and D9Sports.com.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kerle's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kerle's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Going to fake to him. Gives it to Zimmerman, and he's tripped up and stopped on the play. Oh, what a tackle that time. How about that? That's Ryan Hummel getting back there to knock down Zimmerman, and the Wildcats take over on downs.
A big, big play right there. You know, it doesn't surprise me at all to see Brookville go for it, but that's a great play defensively. They sold out on the run, paid big dividends there. Central Clarion takes over now. 3:46, Mike. You want to take your time, if you will, a little wee bit, just in case, you're not able to move this football. Want to milk some of that time off the clock.
1st and 10, the ball resting at the 47-yard line of Brookville. The Wildcats have the football. They've got the 7-point advantage. Here's Ferguson out of the shotgun. Ferguson dances around, fires the ball, looking for Rex. Rex brings it. No, he can't hold on to it. He had the ball right in the breadbasket, falls away. Sharp was down there on the coverage.
Yeah, I think he's looking, Mike, making sure that he's got room and real estate to work with on that sideline. Tough catch to make, comes up short. But a nice, aggressive play call. If you have success on that opening play, that really dictates a lot of your intentions coming up.
Twins out to the right, single receiver on the left side. Here's Ferguson, hands that ball off over the right side, getting the run that time. That's Brady Quinn, and he'll be brought down inside the 45, down near the 43-yard line. It's a gain of about 4. Make it closer to 3 as he's down and just inside the 45. So third down here for the Wildcats. You need to make that Wildcat sound. You were really good at that last year. That
Not near as good as you, Parker. That's why I let you handle it. And it's going to be a substitution penalty here, I'm sure.
Yep, illegal substitution for the Wildcats. It'll back them up 5.
That's a tough penalty there to take.
So a third down and 7 becomes a third down and 12. Man, my math is good this year.
Yeah, that scares me. Again. So I take it Dorothy's no longer managing the checkbook?
No, I actually have money now. Well, not really, because she just went back to college. That wasn't pleasant.
Oh, an independently wealthy guy like you?
Yeah, here's Ferguson looking to throw. Fires the ball. He slung it right out there. Boy, put that ball right into Smale, but he can't hold on. 4th down, and we'll see a punt come up here by the Wildcats. 2:54 to go here in the second.
Yeah, nice play call. End result, execution comes up a little bit shy. Brings now a punting situation.
Lots of football coming your way this year on the EYT Media Network. You want to stay locked on to us. Here in week 1, the Wildcats lead at 14-7. Actually, Bob and I are going to get to trek up to the oil country for a game 2 this year. Here's Rex with the punt. Angles it away from everybody. He's going to bounce inside the 15 and down around the 13-yard line. That's where it'll be. Good punt by Rex. No return, and Brookville will come out here with the football.
So 2:44 remains here, quarter number 2. 14-7, Central lead. Brookville got on board first on a Jackson Zimmerman run. Opening quarter play, but since then, Central Clarion putting 14 unanswered on the board.
Krug will work out of the shotgun here for Brookville. Working from their own 13-yard line. Krug looking to throw, fires the ball across the middle of the field, and pass ball is incomplete. Tried to get that in that time to Hayden Freeman. First touch of the ball game for him. So second down and 10.
Look for Brookville to continue to be aggressive here, Mike. I think they want to move the football down the field. Had some opportunities, just couldn't connect on them.
Krug looks to throw again. Has time, fires the ball, and it's just over top of Truman Sharp. Looks like Krug just not in sync right now. The opening drive, I thought he was just these last couple series.
The timing has just been disrupted enough. I think you have to credit a portion of that, obviously, to the pressure the defensive line is bringing. But now, if you're Central Clarion, you got to be thinking of timeout if you got to stop right here in this 3rd and 10 situation. Ball at the 13-yard line.
I formation. Krug hands it off. And running right up the gut, first down and more. And that's Brookville getting the first down. And coming up with that, how about Zimmerman? Zimmerman banging his way up the middle. What a run that time by the Raider. To the 30, 17-yard pickup.
Exactly what you need there. You moved the sticks. Now you got real estate to work with. You can take chances.
2:15 on the clock, plenty of time. They still have 2 timeouts to work with. And goes in motion. Hand off to Zimmerman. And he's going to get finally stood up, but not until he gets some positive yardage. He'll get a couple, close to 3. Actually closer to 4. So second down, they're going to say officially 3 yards on the pickup. Boy, I'll tell you what, he just doesn't go down.
No, very hard-nosed runner.
Second down here. Ball snap back, picked up, and the pass picked off, intercepted, and taking it back for the touchdown for Central Clarion. That is the Wildcats. That is Ryan Hummel. He came up with the big tackle early, and he comes up with the interception and touchdown. Take a look there. You see the interception, and we have the touchdown. So the Wildcats back on the board here with 1:27 to go.
I'm going to say officially on that one, Mike.
Well, let's say right around 30 yards. 35 maybe. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 1:27 to go here in the first half. We'll break. Central Clarion up by 2 scores, and you're watching live football, Carly Tire Football on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
Our community needs its local businesses. Let's put unity back into the community. Let's all unite to support local business. Butler Health System, proudly standing with our local businesses. Your choice matters. When the time comes, choose local. Let's all unite to support them and the other local businesses in your community. It's important because when local businesses thrive, communities thrive.
All right, get ready for kickoff here. The interception by Hummel makes it 21-7 in favor of the Wildcats here in the first half. Here's the kickoff. Ukert. It's going to bounce and be picked up. It's slipping and falling. Was the return man there, and that was Tony Sariana.
Yeah, and again,
that's a shame. That's just the field.
It's the field. You talked about it top of the broadcast. Is it going to be a factor? Answered. Question is asked. Question is now answered twice. Multiple times. Each team, I think, feeling the effect of the field. Now for Brookville.
Crosses the 15. Gets up near the 16-yard line. So that is a gain of about 8 on the play. Second down here and 2.
Clock down to 1:03.
Krug takes the snap, hands it off again to Zimmerman. Here's Zimmerman. He'll get the first down as he takes that ball out across the 20-yard line. Picked up about 8-9 on the play. Back to Zimmerman. Zimmerman, is this going to get short yardage this time? He'll just pick up about a yard. Second down here, 9.
Yeah, clock down to 32 seconds. Again, Brookville just wanting to head to halftime here, Mike. Down by 14. You don't want to do anything crazy.
Krug looks to throw this time. Krug dancing around, fires it downfield, and it is off of the hands of Peterson up near the 45-yard line, incomplete. So that'll stop the clock. Third down here and long. 14 seconds.
Want to run the football here. If you throw, you risk stopping that clock. Potentially putting yourself in a position to have to punt.
Get a timeout taken by Central Clarion with 14 seconds.
This is where you want to make sure everybody's on the same page.
So we'll keep it right here.
This is where you want to make sure everybody's on the same page. Look, if this happens, then this is what we'll do. If this happens, then this is what we're going to do. So, that way you don't waste another timeout or an opportunity, certainly here. The 14 ticks on the clock.
Yep, 14 ticks. Heater Lumber halftime show will be coming up. We'll have stats for you. We'll go through that scoreboard, go through the scoring summary from the first half, and we'll have the governor's keys to the second half of the ball game. That's all on the way at halftime. All night, we were wondering who was going to take Ron Schwabenbauer, Schwabi's place on the chains. Scott Fox, the Clarion area high school basketball coach, a good 35 years. Ron Schwabenbauer, Schwabi was on the chains, and boy, I'll tell you what, his death too was was a tough one. But Scott Fox steps up, and good friend Scott knew Schwabe well, and he's now going to take the legacy onward.
Yep, that's one of those jobs that you get very little recognition unless you screw up.
Starting to get foggy here, too, at Clarion Limestone football field. Here's the handoff. Zimmerman over the left side. Break and tackles, first down and more. There's Zimmerman. Takes it out to the 45 and dropped just across the 45-yard line. There's 8 seconds on the clock. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Brookville here, I believe. They'll use their last one because they are maybe take a shot here with 8 seconds. Krug's got an arm, and at this point, ball at the 46, 47-yard line.
Or you just make sure as a defender, defensive back especially, don't let anybody behind you. It's that simple. Keep everything in front of you. Make the read. The down lineman needs to apply a little bit of pressure. This is where the poise and, again, the experience that Krug has a potential to cause some trouble on this play, obviously. I think everybody on the football field is certainly well aware of that. As we look at that Zocro Motors scoreboard, Mike, your Chucks on offense tonight. They're up 21-0 over Bradford at halftime. Kane 7, Brockway 6. Union AC Valley 27, Cameron County 6, Keystone 20, County 0 at half. Red Bank Valley cruising against Smethport 45-0.
So here we go, 1st and 10, the ball at the 47-yard line. This will be probably one play here. Ball back to Krug. He's going to set everyone deep. Here come the Wildcats. Krug rolling out, fires the football downfield, and it is going to be incomplete. Ferguson was down there.
1 tick remains.
I think that was Sharp down there as well. So 1 second. So Krug will get 1 second. So one more play.
And, you're, again, looking out here, Mike. Defensive back still pretty deep, given a little more of a cushion. And this is also a little bit of a struggle defensively because you have the concept, you have the idea, but you haven't done it in game speed.
2nd down and 10. There's the buzzer, and Zimmerman's going to be stood up in midfield. He'll only get about a yard out of that. We go to halftime here at Clarion Limestone High School football field. The Wildcats lead it by the score of 21-7. We'll take a timeout. We're going to come back out here to Clarion Limestone for the Heater Lumber halftime show right after this. And you're watching I keep saying Laurel. It's not. It is Carly Tire High School football, and it's live right here.
Wide Service Department. As one of only 276 such shops in all of North America, you can be sure that when your medium or heavy-duty truck needs service, the job will be done correctly at Zocro Motors. Our work is guaranteed nationwide at any international truck dealer, and our parts and service prices can't be beaten. Our technicians are factory trained and factory certified. Don't trust a shop that just thinks that they can make repairs. Come to Zocro Motors Diamond Edge Certified Service Department. If it's maintenance you need, click ZocroMotors.com or call us for a quote on those jobs too. Our prices are great. Best of all, you know the repair is done right and it's guaranteed. Get your truck service work done at Zocro Motor Truck Sales, 2 miles north of Interstate 80 in Clarion.
Located at 511 Main Street in Shippenville, All American Awards and Engraving is expanding to provide even better customer service with that personal small-town feel. From embroidery to engraving to screen printing to personalized gifts, All American Awards and Engraving is ready to help you make your organization, business, school team, or event stand out with All American Awards and Engraving's quality promotional products. Visit their showroom for apparel, trophy, and awards ideas at 511 Main Street or visit their website at allamericanhq.com.
Clarion Forest VNA believes the emotional and physical well-being of a patient is enhanced by the patient receiving care in the familiar surroundings of home. Their staff of caring professionals work closely with physicians to administer quality care to meet the needs of each individual. As a pioneer in home health care in Clarion and Forest County, Clarion Forest VNA continue to grow to meet the community's need for in-home care, offering many different services and programs to meet the patient's need. Clarion Forest VNA, located at 271 Perk Perkins Road in Clarion. Call us toll-free at 1-800-262-2118.
All right, back here at Clarion Limestone. It is halftime, and the Wildcats lead it by a score of 21-7. In the background there, we have the Brookville Raider Marching Band, as you see them as we're talking here, as they are entertaining the crowd here at halftime. It is the Heater Lumber Halftime Show. Heater Lumber, this year, our new halftime sponsor. And why don't we take a chance here, Bob, while we have time for stats, and they're brought to you by the Lorelei Clinic.
Let's take a look first, Mike, at Brookville. As leading the way on the ground, Jackson Zimmerman. He checks in, Mike, 116 yards, followed by 11 yards out of Tony Sirianni. And Charlie Krug checks in with 7. 134 total yards rushing, 36 through the air, 170 overall. Charlie Krug would be 5 of 20 with that one interception. The one interception was a costly one as it was returned for a touchdown. Hauling in receptions, Kunzman checking in 8 yards. Noah Peterson 7. Truman Sharp is 7 yards as well. Jackson Zimmerman checks in with 8, and Carson Weaver with 6. As we take a look at Central Clarion, 213 yards total offense, 25 on the ground, 188 through the air. Chase Ferguson leads the way on the ground, 14 yards, 10 yards out of Braylon Beck with 4 yards out of Noah Nasser. Tommy Smith, 1 rushing attempt -6, and Brady Quinn, 1 attempt for 3 yards. Chase Ferguson, 5 of 10 with the 1 interception. Does have 2 touchdowns to go along with it. Ashton Rex, 145 yards and a touchdown. Tommy Smith, 1 reception, 6 yards and a touchdown. Smale checking in, 1 reception for 31, and Noah Nasser checks in 1 reception for 6 yards as well.
All right, those stats again brought to you by the Lorelei Clinic. And I was telling these guys on the break, over the summer I had some cataract surgery done. Lenses replaced at Lorelei Clinic. Best I've seen football in years, and I'll tell you what, it is so nice to be able to see so clearly, and those folks at Lorelei Clinic are just absolutely outstanding. And Brad Fraser here,
Cataract.
we talked about rolling out. Huh?
Cataract.
I had a cataract.
I thought you were going to have a Cadillac.
Well, I was looking.
Should have got a Lincoln Continental. Just kidding.
But we do thank the folks over there, and why don't we listen to the Brookville Band a little bit, and then we'll go out of here and get back to more halftime show coming up.
Peekaboo and picture books, stacking blocks and waving bye-bye. Babies and toddlers grow and change at an astounding rate, and child development research has established that the rate of development and learning is most rapid in the preschool years. Next Step Therapy is an early intervention provider, assisting families with children from birth to 6 years old to maximize their child's development. Early intervention services during the first years can make a big difference in a child's life. Next Step Therapy offers a variety of professional services including physical, occupational, and speech therapy, along with special instruction, nutritional guidance, and sensory integration. Services are provided at the Enrichment Center and in the home environment. As a parent, you have a choice. Choose the caring professionals at Next Step Therapy. Log on to nextsteptherapy.net to find out more about Next Step Therapy. 145 Steffi Boulevard in Seneca and at 42490 State Highway 27 in Titusville. Next Step Therapy, helping children reach their full potential. Hey Julie, nice deck. Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Nesta Builder Supply, and yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tio Nesta Builder Supply.
It's Nesta, and yes, Nesta Builder Supply has that too. Come on, Dave. You've never been there? They have 2 showrooms for anything home improvement. Mom got a custom kitchen there. Bill down the street got the materials for his garage. They have this awesome website, www.tionestabuilders.us. You really have everything for the home.
Wow! I'm heading over to Tio Nesta. I know. Tionesta Builders.
Tionesta Builder Supply Home Improvement Center. Family owned and operated since 1958 with locations in Tionesta and Shippenville.
That sounds good. I'll check them out online at tionestabuilders.us.
All right, coming back here to Clarion Limestone Heater Lumber halftime show. The Wildcats lead it here by the score 21-7. Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkel with you. What do we have? Dustin Kiefer over there engineering tonight. He's doing a fantastic job. He's dealt with a lot tonight. Not only Bob, but the internet as well. Adrian Weber, Mike Collins on the cameras. Boy, it's nice to have those guys here. Mike Collins, too. I know you know him. He's been a broadcaster in the area for a long time. He'll be joining us for some broadcasts as well. It's great to have Mike as part of our broadcast crew. And, well, Bob, as we continue on here, looking at the scoring summary from the first half, it was Brookville getting the first touchdown at the 7:58 mark. It was Zimmerman, the 1-yard touchdown run, and the kick was good, 7-0. Ferguson would then go on a tear, and the next 2 scorers, credit to him. 2:20 mark in quarter number 1 was Ferguson to Rex, 90 yards for the touchdown. The extra point was good, 7-7. And then Ferguson, 6 yards to Smith. The Ukert kick, it was good, 14-7. And then how about Hummel with the interception at the 1:27 mark in quarter number 2. Took it back about 35 yards for the touchdown. The extra point good, 21-7 is where we are there. The scoring summary is brought to you by Gatesman's Auto Body. And I was wondering, I don't have that scoreboard up, but we'll be checking that scoreboard too. We're going to give it a second here. We want to get from the Clarion Limestone marching band is out there, and we'll be hearing from them here momentarily. We'll get those guys on. What a nice night tonight. They honored Jim Williamson before the game, longtime coach here at Clarion Limestone. Great to see Clyde Connie back. Gave some great words about Coach Williamson. Worked around Coach Williamson for a few years here at Clarion Limestone. Just a superb guy, and just one of those fantastic folks. And sad that we have lost him, but his legacy will live on. You saw all of those football players and different players in different sports that played for him down there on the football field, and the legacy is there. It's neat to see.
It is, certainly a very positive influence on an awful lot of lives. Mike will look quickly at that Zarkmotor scoreboard. It is Red Bank Valley up 53-0 at halftime against Smethport.
Let's take a look here at the Clarion Limestone marching band, and then we'll head to break and come back with the Governor's Keys of the second half. All coming up here, it is Carly Tire High School football, and it's live, and let's go to Clarion Limestone here.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a built-in-the-USA super efficient furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Affordable, quiet, and reliable. You can count on your furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Located in Parker, Emlenton, and Clarion, UFP Parker is now hiring for several skill levels, including general labor, truss assembler, and industrial assemblers. For more information, visit ufpi.com/careers.
He's on the 30. He's on the 20. He's on the 10. It's a touchdown.
There's nothing like football. The lights, the cheers of the crowd, and getting a chance to see our local athletes and kids give it all they've got. Come to a game. Support our local schools. Clarion County Community Bank. A better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at ClarionBank.com.
Zockrell Motor Truck Sales in Clarion is an International Diamond Ed certified service department. As one of only 276 such shops in all of North America, you can be sure that when your medium or heavy-duty truck needs service, the job will be done correctly at Zockrell Motors. Our work is guaranteed nationwide at any international truck dealer, and our parts and service prices can't be beaten. Our technicians are factory trained and factory certified. Don't trust a shop that just thinks that they can make repairs. Come to Zockrell Motors Diamond Edge Certified Service Department. If it's maintenance you need, click ZockrellMotors.com or call us for a quote on those jobs too. Our prices are great. Best of all, you know the repair is done right and it's guaranteed. Get your truck service work done at Zockrell Motor Truck Sales, 2 miles north of exit 64 Interstate 80 in Clarion.
Right back here at Clarion Limestone High School. Wildcats and the Raiders doing battle, and right now the Wildcats lead it here by the score 21-7. Mike Kalinowski, Dustin Kiefer, the governor here. We have Mike Collins, Andrew Weber, everybody here tonight as we're bringing you the opening game of the 2022 season, District 9 Football League, and it has been a fun one so far here tonight. And in the Heater Lumber halftime show, why don't we go Governor's Keys to the second half. Bob, any big changes from half number one?
I don't think help if I had my mic a little closer. I don't think anything necessarily huge changes, Mike, but I do think Brookville needs to be a little more aggressive on the offensive side. And I think one of their big keys, too, is defensively to go ahead and pressure quarterback first and got to get him, I think, rattled a little wee bit. You know, for Central Clarion, I think the big key is don't go conservative. You're up by the 14 points. Sometimes the tendency is to relax a little bit and not necessarily be as aggressive. But I think here this is one of those ball games. I think you have to, go ahead and keep the foot on the accelerator. And I also think you want to continue to apply pressure to Krug. I think that's been one of the big keys. We haven't talked about it much. They haven't really got to him to sack him, but they forced, I think, some throws a little bit early. They haven't allowed plays to develop, and I think that's one of the big keys to their success. They need to continue that here in the second half.
All right, again, those are the Governor's Keys to the second half, brought to you by Kerle's Kitchens. And the teams getting to their respective sidelines. We're just about ready to go here in quarter number 3. It's a Zockrell Motors third quarter. Saw Diane Kerle the other day, and we were talking, and she said, Billy gets upset when he knows it should be the Zockrell Motors quarter or this quarter, and you don't mention it enough, the scoreboard. She just wanted to give us some information, so we didn't make him too upset.
Well, Billy has an eye for detail. There's no question about it, and rumor has it he wants your job.
Well, I'll tell you what, the way he's going, he'll have it.